And next up, we have a session from our underwriter, Google. And before we welcome our speaker, we're going to watch a video together. It's called Love Letters, and it's part of a Google initiative using digital storytelling to illuminate mass incarceration. Let's watch.
We're so lucky to spend Mother's Day together, but there are hundreds of thousands of kids whose moms are incarcerated this Mother's Day.
So we wanted some kids to share letters that they wrote to their moms.
Dear Mom, hi Mom, I miss you very much.
I know I don't write you a lot, but this letter right here is actually pretty special.
Your second Mother's Day away, I took to Facebook and posted, I love my mother.
But most of all, I miss your love. I miss your hugs.
Every Mother's Day, I listen to all of our favorite songs.
I think about you all the time. At night, when I'm getting ready to go to bed, it makes me think of the most amazing mom that I have.
I miss playing with you and sleeping with you at night.
I miss your smile, and I miss how you always used to say funny things on Facebook and post that. I miss how you used to walk. I can't do it.
I've been having some personality issues. By that, I mean my sexuality. And I wish you weren't in prison so you could be here to help me with it.
School is kind of good, but fighting in school is difficult.
Recently, I was inducted for the National Honor Society at my school.
Something good that's happened to me recently is that I went roller skating.
Mom, I love riding bikes because I just love riding them.
Dear Mom, I will always love you no matter what happened.
And I can't wait to see you.
From your firstborn, Tyshante.
Happy Mother's Day.
I love you, Mom.
Sincerely, Giovanna. Happy Mother's Day!
Love, Sanaya, your favorite daughter.
Happy Mother's Day.
Click on the link below to see more love letters to moms.
Love Letters, thank you for that, Google. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Malika Saar. She's Google's Senior Counsel on Civil and Human Rights, and she is here to talk about Google's criminal justice system. Malika?
Thank you. It really is an honor and privilege to be able to be with you here today and to share with you love letters, which we are committed to doing every Mother's Day and every Father's Day. I want to begin by saying that this is the community and this is the work that I come out of, that I spent 15 years doing human rights work on behalf of women and children behind bars. I worked alongside women who had to make a Sophie's choice between treatment or their children because there were few treatment programs that allowed them to bring their babies. I worked alongside women who explained to me that they were using crack cocaine or meth to numb themselves after years of sexual abuse that started when they were children. I worked alongside women who had been shackled behind bars during childbirth. I worked alongside women who talked to me about how when they were behind bars, they were only allowed to touch their children who visited at the first moment of seeing them, and then when they said goodbye, that they couldn't hold their baby's hands throughout the visit. These are the women that I worked with, and these women taught me everything about grace and resiliency. A year and a half ago, the amazing human rights lawyer, Brian Stevenson, came to Google, and he challenged us as a company to bear witness, to be proximate to the human costs of mass incarceration. And since then, we have tried to honor his plea. We have tried to recognize the opportunity that we have at Google to be able to use our different platforms to tell the stories of maternal incarceration, to tell the stories of children whose parents are behind bars, to be able to make real and make plain what it means to incarcerate so many individuals, so many families, so much of our community in this country. This is the work that we are doing. We are so thrilled and honored to partner with Atlantic to be able to do these forums here in Oklahoma, as well as in LA and Washington, DC, as yet another opportunity to be able to give voice and access to understanding what mass incarceration is. So I thank you today. I thank you for allowing us to be here, allowing us to be a witness to the stories and the struggles here. And I want to leave you with a sizzle reel that we've been working on at Google. It's in production, it's not quite done, to be able to share with you why it is that we are doing this work and what we hope to be able to do in using our different platforms at Google, at YouTube, to disrupt mass incarceration. Thank you.
Being lost, dreams and hope and justice are being lost.
We're at a tragic moment where every day that we go without acting, there are people in America who are living examples of how we are violating our principles and ideals as a country.
How do we allow this to continue? Where lives are being lost, dreams and hope and justice are being lost.
We're at a tragic moment where every day that we go without acting, there are people in America who are living examples of how we are violating our principles and ideals as a country.
We like to think of Google as a platform for disruptive innovation, and not just disruptive innovation for its own sake, but to do something good in the world, to do something powerful in the world, to make the world a better place. And if there's anything that needs to be disrupted today, it's the system of mass incarceration.
This issue is at the center of all of our work and communities and lives, that it is not marginal.
This work really aligns with how we think of ourselves as a company and what we think we're here to do.
It is part of how we can use our goodness and use our wisdom and use our platforms to make sure that we live in a society where everyone is valued.
Google is a company that has been greatly blessed, to whom much is given, much is required. When you use your voice, people listen. When you champion a cause, our leadership listens. You may say, am I my brother's or sister's keeper? And I say to you to that, if not you, then who? If not now, then when?